AU Gansul, all Gansul, Indigenous Media, Atarif Unc L, Introducer, Ayana Sakofa, Sister with the Afro Fist, Maurice Walker, The Brains, the Mind, and the Baby, Designer Jeans, Human in the Man, and we got plenty of more. We're going to get into this art, this Wu Nuwapic, this Nuwapui, and running this magnetism game. Y'all step off, find your own little whack science, you know what I'm saying? Because this is the only thing, and I got this. We've been doing this magnetic science since 2006. Y'all Johnny come latelys, don't even try it. Don't even get up here with that. You know what I'm saying? We taking it back. These audios are older audios, but we just bringing them forward so that we come off this 2015 with the right science. So everybody get ready. This is for our NGO 37801. Oxygen. Everybody can breathe. Our motto this year is it's all coming together.
Them have the thing to fulfill my dream. You are the magnet, and I am still. Yeah, no man wants to you are the magnet, cause she got the appeal. Well, so they tell them just to pull me in. Them have the thing to fulfill my dream. Just the way to fulfill. They wanna pull me in like a magnet to steal. Wanna got me hook, me some of them have the tune. Invite me on this weekend.
But I want to go into this magnetism. You know what I'm saying? I want to, you know what I'm saying? You know.
Hey, tell the brother. I want to tell you something before y'all keep going. The tones in your voice, because this is mathematics. Some people, you can listen to them. Some teachers, you will listen. You don't never hear what they're saying. You have an octave and you have a frequency that sticks in the brain. I'll let you know that. And it kind of like is different than everybody else's voice. So when you're saying things, you'll be surprised that people are remembering what you're saying better than some of the teachers that's instructing them right now, just because of the octaves and the frequency and the tone of your voice.
Well, brother, I sure appreciate that. But I want to touch on magnetism real quick. So,
I got a couple of things. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple of things here. You know, because again, like you said, we're dealing with numbers. You know, we're dealing with numbers and we're dealing with waves. You know, now, like I said, magnetism is one of my favorite subjects, and I have some of my notes from like 2006. And I just give a couple of briefings, and then, you know what I'm saying, if you want to build on those, you can. Like, I have something here that magnetism comes from a type of iron, one called magnetite in Asia Minor, and there's a place called magnesia. You know what I'm saying? And here I have that magnetism is an invisible force of attraction that is formed when the current from the North Pole makes a magnetic field around or towards with the South Pole. The magnetic properties in matter are caused by orbital motions and spins of the electrons and the atoms of that matter. The spinning electrons to orbit creates a tiny electric current loop. Magnetic molecules are arranged in a north-south direction. You know, so we have something. In that north-south direction, we have something called a magnetosphere. And I said this magnetic sphere begins at an altitude of about 62 miles above the Earth, and it extends out to regions called the magnetic.
Let me help you real quick. So, boom, in the middle of our Earth, right, you have liquid iron, right, like you said, and boom. So, and we have like you said, a magnetosphere that stretches out 36,000 miles into space, right? Well, boom, what is the purpose of this, right? See, you know, we know this, but what is the purpose of having a magnetosphere? You feel what I'm saying? Why do we have it? You know what I'm saying? We can can know all day what it does. I mean, what it has, you know, what it is, and you know, et cetera, where it come from, but why? So, boom.
Cosmic rays are energetic protons. Again, cosmic rays are energetic equals, otherwise, i.e., defined as energetic protons from the sun or space. The rest is helium nuclei. Now, when you're dealing with biology, just going into human physical biology, a nerve/neuron is a complex structure that induces the cell body, the axon, A-X-O-N, and the branching dendrites, D-E-N-D-R-I-T-E-S, at the neuron's ends. The signals travels along the axon as an action potential. A voltage spike produced by ions diffusing across the cell membrane of the axon. When an axon is activated, potassium and sodium ions flow across the axon walls perpendicular to the direction of the signal along a neuron. Again, perpendicular is similar to the 90 degrees. Okay, perpendicular to the direction of the signal along a neuron. The outer part of the axon becomes positively charged relative to the inner part. A spike is the nerve signal. A spike is what you call a nerve signal, called the action potential, that travels along a neuron until it reaches a synapse, a gap between the neurons. There, a chemical is released, a neurotransmitter that carries the signal across a gap. Neurotransmitters is chemicals that relay and alter signals between hemoglobin carrying oxygen and arteries are diamagnetic, and water are diamagnetic, of water and a being to counter the entire gravity field of Earth. Now, when you're dealing with diamagnetism and dealing with water, going into the explanation of this, the being is repelled by a strong magnetic pole beneath it and attracted by a strong one above it. Okay, neurons emit different neurotransmitters which can be received by neurons in vicinity of the releasing cell. Okay, so that's dealing with a little part of the biology. I'm gonna stop here and go back into the mankind or magnetism science that is not from Nubans. So I want to make it clear that, you know what I'm saying, you're always encouraged to research this